Since 2014, Walk in My Shoes have run a short film competition called Frame of Mind. This is open to secondary schools and to the general public, and all we ask is that they make a short film no more than 2 to 3 minutes long that has a positive mental health message. Every year we receive more and more entries, and the standard of the short films we received for Frame of Mind 2018 was so good that we decided to compile them into a brand new resource for Mind Your Selfie Day 2019. The following clips are just a sample of the films we received, and as you will see, they explore some common mental health themes in very interesting ways.
It grips me, it holds me. Double taps, they control me. I dislike how I look, but your likes, they console me. And you may think I'm okay by my likes and my smile, by my online persona and my current trending style. Do not be deceived by how many Snapchats you've received, or Instagram stories I've posted, or the followers I've achieved.
Social media has changed our lives, and that is the theme of this particular film. It's benefited us in immense ways, but it also has dangers. This film highlights the negative impact social media can have on our mental health, and really highlights for us the importance of being aware of that. For me, the most powerful line in the film is, "Don't be deceived by the number of Snapchats you receive." The key theme of this film is very important for us all, which is see social media in perspective. Don't let it impact on our self-esteem.
You see, silent is non-existent.
Unbroken silence.
Are we ever silent? The mind constantly in agony with constant screaming, never tiring. Little voices scrutinizing everything. You are surrounded by people, but you feel alone. Invisible to onlookers. The jury convicting you guilty of a crime you just committed before the biggest judge of all, yourself.
Demons in the stillness, our inner critic. What a powerful line. Really reminds us how our feelings, our self-beliefs impact on us so much. It's important, and this film emphasises how we need to assess and be aware of what we're thinking about ourselves, how we feel about ourselves at any given time, because this really does determine our mental health.
Everything was really quiet. It was just that buzzing, very loud buzzing noise in both my ears.
It just feels like I can't breathe, and I get really red and really sweaty. I just feel uncomfortable in my skin.
Pins and needles, my heart racing, short breaths, and then in my head, just negative thoughts or worried thoughts.
This film in its concept is quite simple. People discussing their mental health difficulties. The one that struck me the most was a young girl talking about how crippling the combination of suffering from anxiety and depression really is.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I think I'm depressed.
You're not depressed. You know what you need? You need to go for a run. Get some exercise.
There was no such thing as depression in my day.
You just need to man up. Man up! Man up! Man up! Man.
Would you tell somebody if you had a mental health difficulty? This is really the central theme of this particular film. And based on what we've seen in the film, it really indicates to us how careful we need to be when we're responding to somebody when they make a statement about mental health difficulties. It also really reflects how difficult it is to tell somebody if you have a mental health difficulty. Bullying can be so subtle. This film really demonstrates how subtle it can be. No words, just music and visuals, but it tells us that bullying doesn't need to involve words. It doesn't need to involve aggression. Ignoring somebody, isolating them, has a huge impact. The second message from this piece of film is that bullying does have a very negative impact on our mental health. And so to stay well, we need to ensure that we stamp out bullying and that we talk about bullying and that we ensure that everybody understands the negative impact it can have.
Why would he want to go for a coffee with me? Why would anyone know? Hi. Yeah. Are you around for a chat?
We've all heard the expression, don't be a muppet. Well, this film plays off that theme very powerfully. What we see here is a person who becomes human again when they reach out, when they talk to somebody. The power of picking up a phone, going for a coffee, reaching out to others. It has such an impact on our mental health. So our final film, What I Do When I Feel Blue, won the secondary school category in the Frame of Mind competition. And you can see why. This is a positive, upbeat message telling us how we should mind our mental health, how we should use positive techniques to enhance our emotional well-being. The piece I liked the most of this was an acknowledgement that it is sometimes okay to cry, that showing our emotions can help us, and that to live a positive and healthy life, we need to engage in emotionally healthy activities. Children spend approximately 1/3 of their childhoods in school, and so their experiences there have a massive impact on their mental health. Irish schools have been at the forefront of developing awareness programs, mindfulness programs and prevention programs. Here at St Patrick's Mental Health Services, through our Walk in My Shoes initiative, we have sought to develop a suite of resources that are available to schools to download. We want to work in partnership with schools so that we can ensure that children have a mentally healthy life and have a fulfilled childhood.
You can watch the full-length versions of these videos on www.walkinmyshoes.ie/shortfilmcomp. And don't forget to check out the rest of the free-to-use Mind Your Selfie resources available to download from www.walkinmyshoes.ie.